right, Pete?
Yeah. I guess it's happened to all of us.
All of whom?
Dostoevsky, Fitzgerald, Papa Hemingway.
Boy, when you identify, you identify.
Misunderstood, banished, to the words on paper scream out for attention.
Yeah, well, the words from your mouth didn't do too badly at lineup this morning.
I was only trying to be helpful.
By telling Captain Ryan he needed a psychiatrist?
Not only him, all of us. He asked for suggestions, and we learned from our past.
Yeah, I guess that's why he sent you down here.
Huh?
Well, what you'll learn from all these old records should make you Mr. Mental Health.
Where you going?
To work.
What department?
Diamonds.
Yeah.
This is Margaret St. James speaking to you from the capital of the stars, Hollywood. And now for the glamour side of the news. Under armed guard in one of the best-kept secrets since Dior decided to bring skirts back from the thigh to the calf, over $1 million in jewels arrived today in Los Angeles, belonging to His Royal Highness Prince Asif Hassan Khan, who personally flew in with the jewels from Arcot in southern India in the state of northern Madras. The entire collection of jewelry will be modeled this afternoon to potential bidders before it is auctioned by the prince tomorrow. Bidding for the jewels is expected to reach new all-time highs, for these are fabulous antiques, magnificent and irreplaceable gems. But word has it that the models beneath the jewels will somewhat dim them. 8 of the most beautiful women in the world, including Miss World and Miss USA. But to any of you curious out there, stay home. Security is high, seating limited, and by engraved invitation only. Probably carved in stone. Gemstone, that is.
And to complete the array on Miss Christie love is the Royal Emerald set. 237 diamond-cut huge emeralds, totaling approximately 450 carats. And dangling from the necklace are 200 genuine emerald beads. Now, these and the other jewels Miss Christie love wears come to a total of $284,000.
Thank you, Christie. How am I doing, sorry? You're a natural. No problems.
Ladies
A
and
natural
gentlemen,
word.
the attendant, Mary Lancaster. Miss Lancaster wears the royal set necklace, twin bracelets, and ring. Now this set features almost 400 hand-cut apple green emeralds and 250 beautifully transparent white sapphire beads make the leaves. Thank you, Miss Lancaster. This is Miss Jennifer Gillian. She wears a 5-piece handmade royal set. Necklace, bracelet, earrings, and ring. Huge carved natural blue sapphires, 84 round blue sapphires, and 373 pear-shaped pearls mounted in 22-carat exotic yellow gold. This set cost $250,000. This is our lovely Suzanne. Suzanne is wearing over 40 carats of magnificently colored red rubies, at least half a carat each. It is really exquisite. Thank you, Suzanne. There you have the collection, ladies and gentlemen, the world-famed collection of His Royal Highness Prince Asif Hassan Khan of India. And we are thrilled to have His Highness here with us today. Your Royal Highness, would you please stand up? We're so grateful to you.
Oh, you do this for a living, huh?
Yeah.
Every day.
Now, ladies, very carefully, please remove the jewels. The show went marvelous.
Oh, they're not ours to keep?
Oh, come on, Christie. Please.
All right, anybody else?
Please, please don't hurt the girls. Please.
The jewels, in a sack.
Do what he says. Susan, do it.
All of you now. Come on, move it, move it. Come on, move it, move it. The bag, too.
It's not worth anything.
Go in! You, and you. You're coming with me. You open the door.
All right.
Everybody else freeze. Let's go. Anybody moves, these women are dead. Drop your gun. Now move out of you, lady. You, get his keys. Unlock that door. Three of you outside. Everybody stay put.
It locks automatically.
Come on, move it. Get in the car. Blondie, you drive. Let's go!
Yours?
Yeah.
Investigator Love, police emergency. I need this truck.
Huh? What did you say you were, lady?
Step on it, lady.
You're doing just fine, lady. And you keep cool, girls, and nobody gets hurt. Take the next right. When you get up there, hit the brake hard. I get out, you keep going, dig?
How'd we do?
Well, like I've always said, diamonds are a boy's best friend.
Take it easy, sorry.
That creep scared 2 years off my life. Right at the next street.
Yeah. Hey, you're really moving up in the world.
Up, down, what's the difference? As long as you're moving.
That sounds cynical. Not like the old sorry I used to know.
The old sorry. Yeah, how about her? Right here. Impressed?
Indeed.
$1,500 a month and you can have the penthouse next to mine.
Well, I tell you, I think I better stay where I am.
You think the police are gonna want to ask me any more questions?
Probably so.
I may have to go out of town on some work, so...
You let me know, okay?
Okay. See you, Chris.
Bye-bye, honey. Sorry? Are you sure they're worth it?
A girl needs a roof over her head.
That's the best we could do, sir. Sorry.
That's all right. That is the closest anyone's ever gotten to Marty Hazard.
You recognize him from that?
Oh, no, not particularly. But I do from the entire M.O. Now, 5 identically styled diamond hits have occurred over the past 2 years. Sawed-off shotgun nobody wants to play with. A hockey mask over his face. But most important, a knowledge of the layout.
Captain, do you figure he's working with someone on the inside?
Well, he always has, never made a false move yet. Always gets the diamonds, gets away.
Why don't we pick him up then, Captain?
I did that the last 4 times. Never enough evidence. He's always out before we can even make him sweat.
So what do we do? Just let him walk away with the diamonds, just like that?
They've always been returned. He sells them back to an insurance company through a middleman or broker. Now, they return them to the insured. Well, that way Hazard makes a lot less. The insurance company pays a lot less, but everybody's happy.
Well, I'm not happy. It's still illegal.
And it's the toughest kind of nut to crack.
Well, maybe we've been using the wrong nutcracker.
You may have a point.
Am I?
Yeah, it could be quite an education for you how to commit a robbery for profit while getting the nod from honest citizens who are making a profit right along with the criminals. Okay, put out an APB on Hazard, okay? But do not apprehend.
I'll get right on it, Captain.
It might be a good idea to know just where he is when Christie's ready to grab him.
Do you mean I'm assigned to the case?
You're in charge of it.
Oh, I appreciate that, sir. I still feel responsible for letting him get away the first time.
It wasn't your fault.
Maybe, but he won't get away from me again.
We'll see.
Do you mean...
I mean what I said. You're in charge. You can use whomever you want, any way you see fit.
Terrific.
You gotta use me. Who else is there?
The entire police force.
Wrong. They don't know what I know.
What? What?
Well, it was your own idea
What was?
that I learned from the past down here. You know what's in here?
Some old records?
Exactly. But what records? I was up all night working on them. Williams, 1942, opals. Carlson, 1966, hotel safes. Martel, 1953, stamp collections. So? Don't you see what I have down here?
Yes, some old records.
No, history. The background and M.O. of every burglar and thief over the past 50 years. From these files, I can track any case. And Christie, material. My police series can run 8 seasons on just this one file alone.
Let me see that. Haven't you frightened enough helpless women for one day, Mr. Hazard?
I must admit, you were very good.
Oh, I can do a lot of things for $1 million in jewels.
I think you're right, Christie. Hazard had an accomplice at the ballroom. He had an accomplice with a car to help him make his getaway, and he has to have another accomplice to move those jewels.
Right. He'll keep following his MO, which means he won't try unloading them at a pawn shop.
Yeah, that's for sure. He has to have the broker. Hey, that's terrific.
Let's go talk to one of those experts, huh?
Okay.
Hi. Is it unhealthy to talk while you jog?
Yeah, you might say fatal.
It's almost like I know you, Mr. Fallon. You'd be surprised how much information there is about you in our files.
What files?
In the police department basement.
Oh, lady, your time's almost up. What's your angle? What makes you think I want to help a cop?
Because I know you've gone straight now, Mr. Fallon, and according to the records, you could figure out how to unload a hot battleship.
Yeah, I was pretty good, wasn't I? But I never used any rough stuff, you know that.
I know that too, sir.
All in the files, huh?
Yes. I was hoping you might have a theory on how to unload $1 million in hot diamonds. What was that for?
That was for you. You know how it is. A fella picks up a few enemies along the way, even though I'm retired now. Oh, the fashion show job, huh?
Yeah?
Well, we are talking about some high-profile merchandise. My guess is he wouldn't even try to fence it.
Well, we figure he might go for a buyback.
Good thinking.
The only part I don't like is the insurance company winds up playing ball with a felon.
Yeah, if they can save themselves, say, $900,000, they don't care if they're dealing with a Boy Scout or not.
Maybe we might be able to cut the deal off at the broker.
How can you do that? It's just a guy who's trying to get two parties together to do a little business.
Yes. Tell me, Mr. Fallon, who'd be the main man in a deal like that?
Since when did you give yourself a raise?
Haven't you heard about inflation?
All right, let's not haggle about it.
I'm glad you're finally learning the rules of the game, dear boy.
How soon can you make the arrangements?
It'll take a few days to complete negotiations with the insurance company.
All right, settle it as quick as you can.
Don't I always? Goodbye, Mr. Hazard.
Well, Fallon was a washout. Whom do we go to next?
If my system is right, the only one big enough to handle this deal is Lucius Crocker.
Good afternoon, Mr. Crocker.
Good afternoon.
We were told you were on the patio, sir. I'm Investigator Love, LAPD. This is Officer Gallagher.
Well, don't feel too badly. No one's perfect. Would you care to join me? Is it true you're only allowed to eat stale sandwiches while you're looking at mug shots? You must try some of the bread. My chef baked it fresh for me this morning. It's delicious.
No, thank you.
No thanks. No thanks.
Mr. Crocker, I'll come right to the point. We believe that you're going to act as broker in the buyback deal on the fashion show heist.
The salad is fabulous.
Oh, no, sir, no thanks.
I just want to say, Mr. Crocker, that if you do contact the insurance company, I intend to nail you for doing business with a wanted felon.
Nail me? On what charge, my pet? Making a phone call? You must try some of the cracked crab. I have it flown in fresh from Maine.
No, sir. No, thank you.
Every time you make one of your legitimate deals, innocent people get hurt. The jewel theft fractured a guard's ribs and terrorized 3 helpless women. Someone could have been killed.
And I suppose he parked illegally in the alley. Besides, you must have some dessert.
No, thank you.
Dessert I'll have.
Forget it, Pete.
No. Let your friend enjoy his moose. But I insist that you stay and listen to this. Telephone, please. Thank you. Yes. This is Lucius Crocker. May I speak to Captain Ryan, please?
It's all my fault. I have nobody to blame but myself. Just should have known better.
Oh, I wouldn't take all the blame, sir.
Oh, why should I take any? I did not abridge the rights of a citizen. I did not intimidate an innocent man. I did not falsely accuse a guiltless person.
Well, I didn't do any of those things either. Crocker is walking the thinnest legal line ever drawn.
And until he falls off it, he's to be left alone, Christie. Do you understand that? He is totally beyond your purview.
Yes, sir.
I didn't promise you a cakewalk on this. But we've still got to live by the rules, even if we can't prove that others don't.
Are you telling me I'm still in charge of the case?
I told you this kind of a robbery was going to give you quite an education, and you're not even out of high school yet. You want Gallagher to stay with you on this one?
Well, the system's been working out pretty well. We're developing a lot of leads from those old files.
Where have they led you?
So far, they all dead end. With so-called legitimate people, just as you warned.
Yeah, I know.
But I still don't think it's fair or right.
Right. That can get slightly bent and distorted when $1 million is at stake.
Well, it certainly makes our job a lot harder.
You just remember it's still our job.
Right.
Christie.
Yes, sir.
You tell Gallagher that a police officer is not supposed to cadge free meals. I don't care what the circumstances are.
I told him. He still maintains it was only dessert.
Christie?
Later, Steve.
What have you got?
A possible break on the jewelry heist. Maybe I should call her back.
No. I mean, what is it?
Well, Christie had me feed all the info on the second getaway car into the Auto FI unit computer, just in case such a car might have been stopped recently.
And?
Well, 3 weeks ago, a car answering that description was stopped and ticketed in Van Nuys by a black and white unit on a noisy muffler violation. The car was registered to a, Anthony D. Mullins.
Zigzag Mullins.
You know him?
Yeah, small-time wheelman. Could be he decided to go big league. Still can't believe that Zigzag Mullins went legit, too. Hey, hello, Hank. Yeah, it's Captain Ryan. Listen, what's the latest poop you got on Zigzag Mullins? Are you kidding? Yeah, all right, thanks a lot.
What do you got?
That is the wonder of wonders. Zigzag Mullins has a job.
Robbing what?
No, he's working at a steam plant out in the valley.
So he's clean.
Are you kidding? Zigzag Mullins, he wouldn't be clean if he had 3 showers and a bath. Come on, let's go.
How many wheelmen we got on that list?
5. Figured we'd start with Jimmy Bertelson. He's the absolute tops, at least according to the records. The meaner the machine, the better he can handle it.
the only wheels I can handle anymore. But all these are good for anymore.
I'm Investigator Love, LAPD. This is Officer Gallagher.
How are you? You look real sharp out there.
Yeah, and your eyes are worse than my hands. What do you have in mind?
Wheelmen.
What's that got to do with me?
Well, we were hoping you could help us, Jimmy. You know, tell us who's on top now since you gave it up. Like, Benny Sylvester.
He's driving a tour bus in Sun City.
How about Tom Freeman?
I had a stroke in '67.
Billy McClendon?
Head on with a diesel. Splitting from a heist in Tucson about 8 years ago.
Zigzag Mullins.
Never heard of him.
Now, he must be one of the newer guys. Danny Moore's.
Slammer, 1 to 10.
Well, that's all I've got.
Thanks for the trip down memory lane.
It's good to see you going straight, Jimmy.
Yeah. Only because these hands have gone crooked.
Bye-bye.
See you later. Dead end, huh?
Practically. I'm starting to wonder about our whole system.
Don't. Once you set your life's plan, you've got to stick to it, like a football game. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think we should punt.
On third down? Never.
Well, in that case, the only play left is Zigzag Mullins.
Christie and Gallagher tail.
Yeah. But they're gonna burn our stakeout. All right, now don't make a move till I give the order.
Are you Anthony Mullins? Christie.
Oh, yeah. All right, let's hear it. How did you get onto Zigzag?
Our system, sir.
What kind of a system?
You see, sir, a wise man once said that we either learn from the past or are doomed by it. Now, taking that as our
Christie,
lead...
you tell me.
Well, sir, we've been tracking the MOs of past crimes to...
Yeah, and you wouldn't believe what we found out. Now, to give you a for instance, did you know that 1927...
No, and I don't want to know. Listen, I was counting on Zigzag for information. Now we're dead-ended there.
Well, sir, when we tailed him here, we had no idea he'd try a shootout like that.
All right, Zigzag's dead. We're not going to get anything out of Crocker. He's just too careful. So what's left?
The inside accomplice.
Are you convinced now that there was one?
Now more so than ever. I just can't help thinking, why has it had me put my person to the sack and not the others? Now, he must have known that I was a cop and that I had a gun in my purse.
Got any idea how he might have known that?
Just one. And I hope I'm wrong. Christie, what are you doing?
Hi.
Hi.
I was just trying to walk in the robber's footsteps.
Did the shoe fit?
Too well, I'm afraid.
I just found out that he had to have help on that heist. Someone from the inside. Do you know who?
Could have been anybody.
Christie, are you putting the arm on me?
What do you mean?
I know you, and I know when you're being evasive. Am I on the suspect list?
Sorry.
Come on, Christie. We've known each other too long to go dancing around the mulberry bush. What's on your mind?
All right. We're convinced now that someone on the inside helped with this robbery. I saw how you live. I know what models make.
So you put 2 and 2 together. Well, you added wrong. It comes up 3. I didn't have anything to do with that robbery.
I'm glad.
Are you? Then I'll give you more to be glad about. You're right. Modeling doesn't pay all that well.
Sorry, you don't have to.
Look, whatever I've done isn't as bad as what you're accusing me of.
I'm not accusing you of anything.
Christie, I'm not all that proud of my life. But I'm not a crook. I have friends who help me out sometimes. You know the old story. Or is it called the oldest?
I'm sorry.
I don't need your pity. Not from a cop.
That was from a friend.
Was it?
Yes.
I'm sorry, Christie. I'll see you later, okay?
How'd it go?
Awful.
She crack?
She said she didn't have anything to do with it. I believe her.
Bad news? What?
Your friend, the cop. What happened?
Nothing. The police think the robber used someone on the inside to help him.
But that doesn't make sense.
I guess the police think differently. At least that's the theory we're working on.
And they think it could have been you?
Any of us.
It's only theory. They haven't got anything to go on yet.
But what if they keep on investigating? They could find out everything.
Leave it to me. I'll get back to you.
So, what's wrong?
The cops know there was somebody on the inside.
So?
They were questioning one of the models.
So?
So. It means they're getting close.
No, it don't. All it means is you're starting to panic, Sonny.
I don't like it. I gotta do something.
You will. You'll wait till I tell you what to do next.
the gun?
Keep your eyes on the road.
Did you kill her? Did you kill Sari?
Yeah.
All you had to do was plant the diamond ring in her apartment.
She came home too soon. I didn't have any choice.
Sari, you killed her.
We killed her, Jennifer. You and me. You're in this all the way.
Sorry.
Like a
Christie, were you here when it happened?
Sorry called and left a message she had to see me.
Do you know what she wanted?
She never had a chance to tell me.
Did you see the gunman?
Not clearly. But I think it was Hazard.
I think is not going to tear it. Christie, can you make a positive ID?
No. I only caught a glimpse of him.
Well, then we are back to square one, huh?
Not quite, Captain.
What?
I just found this.
Wow.
You think it's from the robbery?
Yeah, that's real. That's big enough, too. That's pretty good proof, wouldn't you say?
Of what?
That Sari was in on it.
I think you're jumping to conclusions, sir.
Well, I don't think so. You were leaning on her. The girl probably felt she deserved a bigger piece of the action.
So she became expendable, huh?
That's the way it reads.
Well, then why did she call me?
To make a confession that she was the inside person.
I don't think so.
You keep saying think, Christie. Now, this is a fact. Girl obviously liked the ring, so she kept it out of the loot for herself.
Maybe. But I find three things wrong with that. First, I believe that Sari told me the truth. That she didn't know anything about it.
Think, believe. Now, where is a fact?
Second, Hazard could have planted the ring here.
Well, now there's a could have. Added to think and believe. Christie, all I want is a fact.
Right here. If Sari had been involved, she wouldn't have chosen this.
What?
She hated rings. She never wore them.
What do you think, Christie?
Same as you. Murder didn't figure in any of the MOs.
Yeah. There was one case where they thought it was murder, but the victim died naturally.
Yeah, well, Sari didn't. She was strangled.
Yeah, that's what keeps bugging me. You know, if we're right and Hazard is our man, nah, he just isn't the strangler type.
Unless we're on the wrong track. Or unless Hazard somehow heard that I had questioned Sari.
How would he have heard that?
Perhaps from the person who was his inside plant.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then he'd have a perfect out. Sneak into Sari's apartment, plant the diamond ring there. You got your frame.
Yeah, you might be right. Then Sari came in and caught him.
So he had to kill her.
Or be exposed.
Yeah. As the captain says, we're back to square one.
Exactly.
Pete, if the captain finds us down here after all that's happened...
Christie, I know we're on the right track. The same thing happened to one of the greatest jewel men of all time. He planted a ring on an innocent party, and she nearly went to jail for it.
Yeah, well, this whole approach has been...
Ah, here it is. Arthur Watson.
He died in 1941.
Yeah? Read his M.O.
Jewel thefts. Always used an inside plant. Always took a hostage in his escape. Always carried a sawed-off shotgun, but never had to use it. And...
What?
Look who used to be his wheelman.
Don't deserve to be mentioned in the same breath with Arthur Watson. He was a professional.
I'm sick of hearing about the great Arthur Watson.
Well, you should have learned something. Nobody ever got killed on his capers.
I did what you told me to.
I told you to frame the girl, not to kill her.
She came in on me. What was I supposed to do?
Use your head, not your gun.
Come on, Marty, let's get what we came for.
And what's that?
The jewels.
What kind of a nut are you? They're hot. You're hot. This is not the time to make the move.
I'm making mine.
Look, once Watson was in a jam, something like this, see? And he took the stuff and
I don't care what Watson did. Now get the jewels. We're through.
But what's the point? The insurance company's out. Nobody will fence them for you.
They will in Europe.
What made me think I ever found myself another Watson? He couldn't be this dumb with lessons.
The jewels.
Good riddance. Take them and get out of here.
Look.
Get rid of them, Jimmy, quick.
They're cops.
I don't care who they are. You get rid of them, or I will.
Got some more names you want to run down with me?
Just one.
Who's that?
Arthur Watson.
Well, what about him?
You could have come up with something a bit more original, Jimmy.
He was good. The best. Never made a mistake.
The way Marty Hazard has.
I don't like it. Something's wrong.
What do we do?
He's gonna talk, I know it.
How'd you make the connection?
My research specialist here.
But we didn't know you drove anymore.
I don't.
But you call the shots.
Yeah. But not the killing.
Pete! Hold it right there, sugar.
pleased to congratulate you, both of you.
Thank you very much.
Well, I guess Jimmy had to learn the hard way, huh? Everything changes.
Yep, that's what he said. You know, he was living in the past when crooks used their heads more and violence less.
Christie, they were still crooks.
Like you say, sir, everything changes.
Yeah, that's right, Gallagher, even you.
Me, sir?
Yeah, I'm gonna take you out of here.
You can't do that.
Oh, yes, I can.
No, what I mean is there's a world to be explored down here. A sea of knowledge, a mountain of facts.
Gallagher.
Yes, sir.
Plug it.
You know he's right, sir. Tracking through the past opened up the present for us.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, that's why I'm having all these papers down here fed through the new computer I ordered.
Hey, that's a terrific idea.
Yeah. Ada Wallace. 20s who ran that notorious...
Who's Ada Wallace?
You better not ask. It's definitely X-rated.
Well, we shouldn't feed material like that into the computer in the first place.
Why not?
We'd only have to rate it.
Huh?